Although, that reminds me, can we get another chemical plant? We don't have the glass with that, but that easily dealt with because we are right next to a glass belt. Okay, chemical plant. One of those. I'm gonna go check if the graphene production here can be extended. We did just future-proof it so that we could... Oh, graphene is... or graphite, rather, is the problem right now. Let's have a look. So, are working? Okay, so all 5 of these are working. So this is not really something that I can easily just expand right now. Looks like the... yeah. Fine oil has been finding out quite nicely. I think the fusion power... oh yeah, these are still working. It's a bit of an extra power load though, so we might want to get another extractor, but that's going to require 20 these ring magnets, or magnetic, super magnetic rings. But I'll just steal a little bit from the belt here. I believe we got a pretty decent stockpile of them anyway. I'm going to make one. I think it's South Pole's turn to get another one. Because I'm putting them in places where they can, or generally putting them in places where they can get a long, continuous amount of sunlight. We're only taking 106 megawatt right now. Oh. Actually, be able to expand this. Plenty of soil as well, so that's good. Oh, these are actually not on the same distance from the North Pole. That's a bit unfortunate. That's as close as we can get. Well, that's going to increase the amount of power that we get at least a little bit. Let's have a look at the Dyson sphere. So that been done a long time ago. They've started working on this one. A little bit on that one. That's gotten a lot actually. Okay, it had already 3 and now it's getting another 2, so yeah. That's one slice of the hexagon is missing. Well, I mean, part of the framing is also missing. Been a good progress. I'm rather happy about that. Now, I suppose if I want to make another one, what do I need? I need these, I need some steel. Well, steel I can steal from the belts down. Get like, I don't know, 100. But I do realize I'm starving that one alloy melter quite badly. That didn't actually even stop working. Could be worse. Right, do we have enough resources now? No, we still need to get some glass, I presume, so take these. No, okay, oh, it's silicon. It is silicon indeed. Although, technically, if we take some stone, we should be able to make silicon that we require. So now if we go ahead... Nope. Hold on a minute. Oh, right, we need a smelter for that. You know what? We got some silicon down here. Right, oh, hold on. That is the fine oil, speaking of which. 32,000 so far, not too bad. So it's a bit extra. But yeah, let's grab a little bit of silicon from here. Hopefully it doesn't cause any shortages elsewhere. At least not too serious shortages, I'd say. Okay, now we can get another radar receiver. Okay. Oh yeah, we've gained another at least few megawatts in here. I believe it's supposed to be time for us to get more soon. Is this belt is still... yeah, it's being starved too much. Purpose of there, so that iron is gonna have a problem down here especially, which is gonna have an issue for these productions. Okay, so we really need to get some more ore here, other than through there. Yeah, that one, there we go. But yeah, this cannot mine enough. It has a very low output. Be the closest. There would be iron vein down here that we are already mining on. If we were to... oh, we actually have a mining machine. How many can we get in here? Would be 6. Be 5, but that would leave that one packed. Pick it up. You know what? Put that there. We need to get a Tesla tower in here. Grab a belt from here. Get on the line here. This is going to allow us to have a direct belt piece of way here about, and we'll probably need to raise it a little bit higher. Then we can go down there and then connect to that one. Right, so we built another radar receiver. Which side is going to have... well, this side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the north side has also 6. I think we'll just take another one to the South Pole. I'm waiting to see if that... well, it should work. Need to make sure that this is actually built. Can we place it actually around here? Place it a bit opposite side than the previous one. So we have a slightly better coverage. The demand is bloody massive. What are we? We're only getting 121 megawatts with the Dyson sphere right now. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose the North Pole doesn't have anything, and the ones that we have and the central locations might both be well, no, should be receiving now, and then they have another one over here, which is currently in the shadows, and then the rest of them are at the poles. Alright then. 126 now. It should start speeding up, especially once the new ones get their efficiency up a little bit higher. That's a fair bit of deuterium going through. It means that we've had a decent bit of hydrogen at least. Looking at the graphite, used quite a bit. Right, so that's probably the reason the graphite is the problem here. So are we having problems in production here, or just the refinery production? Like the production over here is doing just fine. No, actually this is running a bit low. Well, these are not getting full amount. I see. Get rid of that one. And relocate it in such a way that it can still mine those two for a little bit more. Probably the best we can get from this current location. Well, that should solve one problem, for the time being anyway. Not a solution that will last forever, but it will be a solution that will at least help get us through the worst right now. Let's see, we got 5,000 alloys here, so that's not a problem. We got about 1,000 titanium, so that's not really a problem either. It's just the graphene is a bit low right now, but it should start picking up some speed again. But we got a lot of acid down here. Good. We need to increase that production at all. Looks like the... yeah, that... Hey Sergey, how's it going? Yeah, there's a fair bit of spaghetti. I've built it incrementally, so I didn't want to break everything here, but let's actually go and show you the spaghetti near the start of the base. Because that's quite something. Here is already a little bit. But right here is where the beauty is. Logistics cells within the spaghetti. Well, thank you. But yeah, it's a lot of spaghetti. It's just at some point I really need to just tear everything down and set up the stuff. But I just or like setting up a bit more logical. But I'm a bit lazy, quite frankly. But we have our sphere slowly building up. Actually, getting a decent bit. Panel still. But yeah, it's still gonna take a long while, especially since our rocketry is a bit slow. It was a flat desert world, 40 light years away, and start a new base there. Fair enough. I mean, I suppose that would work. Well, I think I'm just gonna use the resources on this planet at least. Not necessarily all, but like, how much do we still have? We've got about 500,000 copper ore and 1.8 million iron ore. 8 million coal and about 4.9 million stone. So we've got a decent bit of resources. But I do like my solar arrays at the poles. I mean, first it started as just solar arrays, then I started adding in the array receivers. I have similar at the South Pole, which is currently getting all the sun. We're currently just having a bit of a problem with the graphene production. Although I do have some graphene on another system being produced. It's just I don't have the tech research for actually getting the chips in. I'm just going to cancel that one. This doesn't take any green time, so that's good. This is going to take a long while still. After that, I suppose I could get the research speed. And then in the tech tree, we are relatively far already. And what does this take? Oh, it's a lot of green signs, and that would take a lot of overhang. One of the... oh, right, so it takes all sciences plus the antimatter. Right then. And then eventually we'll be victorious, but that's probably going to take some time. Right, so we still seem to be having a bit of a problem with the iron. I mean, at least these are getting all of it, or as much as they need, but over here we're just not getting enough because that's almost empty. What else is the problem? I mean, those are unloading correctly. Do we have anything in... okay, yeah, we just lost a few more over here, so that's probably part of the reason. And that's not actually even connected there. Well, I suppose we could. I'll have to redo that centerpiece there. And then connect this. There we go. That should allow us to get a bit more iron, because that seems to be the problem. Well, the problem to some other things. Do we have... Ooh, we got almost a full storage of information cubes. That's good. I'm guessing the red ones we got... Oh, they've gone down a little bit. We haven't been getting the hydrogen as large numbers as I would like it to be. So, is this still filling up, but not as quickly as it was before? Oh, wow. We've actually been using so much water that this is not keeping up anymore. That was not something I was expecting. Well, let's get another water pump then. I believe I can still put in another one here. At least I hope so. Indeed I can. There we go. How much are you pumping? About 60 per minute roughly, and about 6. Okay, that should be 120 per minute. How much does one of these use? Makes 10 to, yeah, it's 10 per minute. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we had 7 of these, so that would actually explain why we had a bit of a shortage there. But that should be sorted out now. It looks like the plastics... Oh no, there's still plenty of plastics. Although a lot of it is being used... Ooh, right. Now it's no longer a problem with the titanium, it's against the life crystals that are the problem. Which do we have? No, I haven't been cutting out any trees lately. Ooh, but we're actually getting a bit of a stockpile of the crystals there, and then this belt is still... Yeah, this is kind of the... Like, if you want to see spaghetti, this is definitely the place to be. Belts going over and under each other. I do also like the like triple or quadruple belts that I have in a few places. Some of which are actually going opposite direction in at least this location. We've got nanotubes on this belt in large numbers, but over here we don't. Waiting for another piece there, alright then. Get done, and we managed to get a... Oh, we are actually stockpiling the filters now, good. Not in large numbers. Eventually we'll have enough to keep the quantum chip production full speed ahead. Other than the processors might be a problem. Are we taking power? Okay, 153 megawatts from the sphere right now. Just about enough. I don't suppose I can make another ray receiver. No. The engines, do we? Check the South Pole again. Check if the graphite production is still having problems or not. Well, the belt is a bit fuller at least. Does it go all the way? No, that one's not going to get any. Not regularly, at least. Right, I wanted to check, yeah, the graphene production is still... Actually, we can check it from here, can't we? Production. Find graphene. It's not alphabetical. Graphene, so we're producing 194 per minute, more or less. Alright then. Probably not enough. It should be enough to at least keep most of the production go. Ooh, got an ace. Oh, never mind. It's just this was unloading wherever it can, and it still has 79 sulfuric acid there. Alright then, that's gonna last for a while. Production is still okay-ish. Yeah, I suppose it could be even higher. And let's run out of at least one of the bosses here. What I could do, get rid of that one. Move the mine a little bit closer to the center again, so we can mine more than I think 4 is going to be. Either we go over here, try to take as much as we can with that one in there, so we can get at least the edge of that included. Although I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be a shortage at all. That's just pumping out as much coal as it needs. That's a full belt. Oh, now it's not. Was for a while. Now this can start unloading. Oh, we managed to get. It's still less than 1,000 of refined oil here. Hydrogen is basically used constantly. A lot of that hydrogen is actually going just for the deuterium production. Which I presume is still, well, I mean, probably going to be the bottleneck for the productions here. And that seems to be the case. I'll just grab a few more engines from here. Or the magnetic rings, rather. I don't know that I'm going to need more for the ray receivers. I think I might want to actually set up a few of the ray receivers at the planet where I'm mining the titanium and silicon. Although it does have quite a nice ring of solar panels, that's probably enough. Now, we're going to need more silicon, probably. And probably some glass as well. We can get the glass from here, we just need to walk a few moments. Luckily there should be quite a bit of stockpile of the glass before it runs out completely. We got that, and then just, oh wow, that iron ore is going rather quickly. Oh, but it does reach all the way to the end of the line now, so that's good. Oh, and another thing that I suppose I should do, I could switch these to take the iron from here. That would mean a bit less of the actual iron production is taken away. Might not be a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that right now though. Have steel. And take another stack from here in any case. Right, silicon, that's the one that I wanted to get. It will probably be enough for at least one. Yeah, it was enough for one. Get another 40. Because we'll have to, we'll assign one to the North Pole, because I'm pretty sure that pole now has 7. The North Pole, is that currently getting some? It is. Not fully though, not fully. Getting some of the stone here as well. Because why not? Did we get any of these yet? Nope. Missing some of the parts anyway. I'll drop it right about here. Might be able to receive even there right now.